You said this is the end of the Epstein, of your review of the Epstein files. So just to clarify, is the public going to learn the identities of the men who abused the girls with the information that you're releasing? And if not, why not? And then I have a quick follow-up.
I mean, you just baked in an assumption into your question that I have never said and I don't know to be true. Is the public going to learn about men that abuse these girls? Like, what does that mean? I mean, I don't understand what that means.
Well, I mean, they're the men who abused the young women through Epstein's,
Look, we said in July, and it remains as true today as it was in July. If we had information, we meaning the Department of Justice, about men who abused women, we would prosecute them, right? We talked about the work that we're doing. That's why I said that. I said this earlier. There's this built-in assumption that somehow there's this hidden tranche of information of men that we know about that we're covering up or that we're choosing not to prosecute. That is not the case. I don't know whether there are men out there that abuse these women. If we learn about information and evidence that allows us to prosecute them, you better believe we will. But I don't think that the public or you all are going to uncover men within the Epstein files that abuse women, unfortunately.
So I've been thinking about this a lot, and what's going on is that they released Epstein files, they released emails, they released photos, they released videos, but photos, videos, and email are not proof. We need habeas corpus, we need bodies, we need evidence the crime was committed, we need evidence that these videos and photos aren't faked. And now I'm not an expert in video and photo analysis, so maybe they figured that out, maybe they didn't. I don't know the extent of the documentation via that, but I do know that simply an email that says Peter Attia or an email that says Elon Musk is not itself evidence that could be used in a court of law in the absence of other things. So what I would encourage everyone to do with the Epstein, so what I don't want to have happen is for this wave to crash on nothing. What I think this wave should do is crash on a nice flat seashore that looks like a blank PDF document online, where we start documenting all these things. We document the associations, and then that gives us years to find evidence for the associations. And it can become like a project that like 14-year-olds work on, and we all like edit it like Wikipedia. And then 5 years, we have the whole thing documented out, and we go round up these people. But we're going to have to acquire a lot of evidence. And what we have now is hints, hearsay. It's the difference between hearsay and evidence.